Good day, everyone, especially to our subject instructor, Sir Misael Felicelda. Good day, sir. So I'm going to discuss about the topic creativity. It is the starting point of a process which, when skillfully managed, brings an idea into innovation. So creativity is one of the most important in planning to build a business. So you need to be creative about your business. And also, you can innovate your business through creativity. By doing that, you can have a good business someday. Environmental stimulant to creativity. Letter A, freedom. Freedom in deciding what to do or how to accomplish the task. Sense of control over one's work ideas. So, freedom kanang nakay on nga kanang ikaw mo decide kung kanus ani mo humanon or kanus ani mo gamon ang imuhang project, kung saan mo humanon o i-accomplish ang imuhang task, then kung saan mo ipasa sa imuhang boss or manager. So by having a freedom in doing your ideas or your work ideas, you can create a good quality of a project. So by doing that, it is good to have a freedom. And also to have a freedom to choose what environmental place or kung asa ka nga dapit mo gama o idea or imong works, it can help you to create creative ideas. So that's advantages of having a freedom. Letter B, good project management. A manager serves as a good role model, is enthusiastic, has good communication skills, protect the project team from outside distractions, and inference matches task to work's skill and interest, and sets of clear direction without managing too tightly. Having a good project management or a manager in your company or kanang mas nindot kung nakay nindot nga ga-manage sa imong kompanya nga may role model sa imuhang laing trabahante, then makatabang po ni siya sa imong trabahante kung ang imong manager kay kamao sa tanan kanang good in communication, then kabalo unsaon pag-amaan nga project, then siya may role model nga maka-create po ang iyang gihandulan, then usa siya makatabang nga create o creativity ideas or and good ideas kana mga project nga mas nindot, then usas ni siya sa maka-help sa imong company to have a good manager. Letter C, sufficient resource. Access to necessary resources including facilities, equipment, information, funds, and people. So, having a sufficient resource, it can also help you to create a good project or ideas, to have good resources including the facilities, equipment, information, and funds, and people. Kay mas maayo jud kung nakay resource nga imong kakuhaan ana nga project, like nakay good nga facilities o nakay nindot nga mga kagamitan nga makatabang sa imong project, then dapat nakay mas more pang information about that project, and also you need to have a financial stable to help your project. Kay importante jud ang it is important to have a good financial to your business, and also to have a people in your business. Kay di na mahitabo ang imong project or to have a creativity ideas kung wala kay tao nga motrabaho sa imong company. Letter D, encouragement, management, enthusiasm for new ideas, creating an atmosphere. So, you need to encourage your people by doing new ideas or creating an atmosphere. It can help also to your to have a good business, having a good encouragement to your people or to your employer, yeah, to your employee, so it can help also. Letter E, various organizational characteristics, a mechanism for considering new ideas, a corporate climate marked by cooperation and collaboration across level, and divisions, an atmosphere where innovation is prized and failure is not fatal. An, at- an atmosphere that encourage innovation and collaboration can stimulate creativity because so makatabang jud ni siya nga himong kanang kan stimulate creativity kay kanang dapat kung nindot ang atmosphere o kanang maka-encourage siya to innovate or collaborate, so it can also create your creativity to have a good creativity ideas, or it can also create a good quality project in your business. Letter F, recognition, acknowledgement, and rewards for creative work can motivate employees. So, recognition is important. Kung you have a acknowledgement and rewards for your employees because intahay kung naay kanang nindot kayo nga ay project nga imong gipabuhat din kana nga project kay mo nay usas ay mo napilian din, you need to have or you need to acknowledge your employees through giving an award or trophies or certificate to help them to help it can also help them to create more ideas to your business. So it is important having a recognition to your company. Letter G, sufficient time to think creatively about the problem, to explore different perspective rather than having to impose an already determined approach. So having a kanang taas nga panahon nga imong ihatag sa imong trabahante or ihatag sa imuha as a trabahante, kanang mas okay kung you have sufficient time to think or creativity about the problem or to explore different perspective, then it can also help you then dapat determine the approach, or can also help you to it can stimulant creativity because by having a sufficient time kanang nakitaas nga time nga maghuna kung unsaon nimo pagsulbad sa maong problem, then so that's why it is important to have a sufficient time. Letter H, challenge, a sense of challenge arising from intriguing nature of the problem itself or its importance to the organization. So tanan naman nga business kay mo face jug challenge. So by having a challenge to your company, it can also help you to create more ideas because kay kanang ma-challenge jud ka nga kanang imong ideas mas imo pang patasan or kanang mas nindot pang ideas or mas nice pang project ang imong gamon by having a challenge into your company, like you have two team to create an project so it can help you to make a good ideas. Letter I, pressure, a sense of urgency that is internally generated from competition as personal sense of challenge. So pressure also it can also help to stimulate creativity because kung gadahay na competition sa inyong matag kanang sa challenge, so nadyo'y pressure nga mahitabo kay kung naay challenge nga naihatag nga award or sa inyong team kung kinsay mapilian ana nga project, so you can feel pressure about that project, but also it's good to feel pressure because it can also help you to create a good ideas. Outside organization, a general desire to accomplish something important. So, na mga outside organization. So, you need to make a desire to make a significant impact and inspire creativity. So, that's the help of outside organization. Environmental obstacles of creativity. Letter A, various organizational characteristics, inappropriate reward system in the organization, excessive red tape, a corporate climate marked by a lack of cooperation across divisions, and levels little regards for innovation in general. A lack of cooperation or regard for innovation can hinder creativity. So, kung lack pa ka og cooperation or innovation kay makakuha ni siya og kanang not good creativity or can affect your creative idea. B. Constraints. Lack of freedom in deciding what to do or how to accomplish the task. A lack of sense of control over one's own work and ideas. So, having a lack of freedom, so, wala kay o ni mga freedom kung kanusta ni mo i-gamon ang imong project, kanang tagaan kag time kung unsa ni adlaw nimo na ipasa, kay makaapekto sa imuhang good ideas or good project nga imong ipasa sa imuhang boss or manager. So, mo ni siya mga hindrance to create good ideas to your company. So, having a lack of freedom. Letter C, organizational disinterest. A lack of organizational support, interest or faith in a project, a perceived apathy toward any accomplishments coming from the project. A lack of support or interest in a project can demotivate employees. So, kung kulang ka og mga support or interest sa inyong project, usa ni siya sa dili maka-motivate sa imong employees to create a good ideas to your company. Letter D, poor project management. A manager who is unable to set clear direction, who has poor technical or communication skills, who controls too tightly, or who allows distraction and fragmentation of the team's effort. A manager with poor communication skills or who micromanage can hinder creativity because having a not good manager in your company kay dili jud siya makatabang sa imuhang company to create a good ideas or to manage the all employees that you have. So you need to have a good manager. So it can hinder your creativity. So it can hinder creativity of the employees. So for having a poor project management or bad manager or not good manager. Letter E, evaluation, inappropriate or inequitable evaluation and feedback system, unrealistic expectations, and environmental focus on criticism and external evaluation. Inequitable evaluation systems or unrealistic expectations can stifle creativity. Letter F, insufficient resources, a lack of appropriate facilities, equipment, material, funds, and people. So, kung wala kay sufficient nga resource para ana nga project, so makaresulta jud ni siya sa kanang makababag sa imong mga creative ideas. So dili ka makagama sa imuhang mga kanang imong nahunanan nga ideas kung wala kay sakto nga facilities, equipment o sakto nga financial to support your ideas or your project. So and also you need people to help you to create that ideas or having a good innovation to your company by doing creativity. Letter G, time pressure, insufficient time to think creatively about the problem, to greet a workload with unrealistic time frame. So tagaan ka bitaw ka ng limit nga time kung asa ra na nimo nga time gamon na nga project. So maka apekto jud ni sa imong mga trabahante to create a good ideas, kay gitagaan man sila time limit or gi-pressure sila maayo sa time kung kano saan ipasa nga maong project. So mao nang maka apekto ni siya sa dili maayo nga mga good ideas, or di ni siya maka help sa imong trabahante to create a good project into your company. Letter H, over emphasis on status quo, reluctant of manager or coworkers to change their way of doing things, and unwillingness to take risks. So resistance to change can hinder creativity, because if they have a manager or coworkers change their way of doing things, kay maka epekto jud ni siya sa maka-epekto jud ni siya sa to having a good ideas or work, because they are change the way of doing things. That's why it's not good for having overemphasis on status quo. Letter I, competition, interpersonal or intergroup competition within the organization, fostering a self-defensive attitude. Interpersonal or intergroup competition can foster a defensive attitude that hinders creativity, cannot help to your business to having a competition through interpersonal or intergroup competition, because it can hinders creativity. We'll be discussing by Nelo Ikat,